Monday Night Raw starts off with Rio, starts off with them cutting a promo, basically opening a challenge for all women's tag teams that want a shot at the women's tag team titles. Then you get the Judgment Day with Rhea Ripley, not Rhea Ripley, with Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez issuing that they want a shot at the tag titles. Then you get Bayley and Lyra, they come out. Then you get the Kabuki Warriors sneak attack of Rio, leads to a brawl where Rio ended up standing tall. This eventually does lead into a number one contendership match, six woman tag team match between the Kabuki Warriors, Lyra and Bayley, and Judgment Day, which was a really good match. Really good match. Really enjoyed it. Judgment Day did pick up the victory, which was the team I did want to win because I just think it makes the most sense. The match is going to set place at Saturday night's main event between Rhea Ripley, Io Sky versus the Judgment Day, which I can see it going either way. I don't think Rhea Ripley and Io Sky are going to lose this quickly, but I can see a world where they actually do lose due to it being the Judgment Day, because for whatever reason, WWE loves putting the women's tag titles on the Judgment Day. Like, whatever, I don't know what it is about Triple H and his booking, but he loves putting the women's tag team titles on the Judgment Day. So it wouldn't shock me if Liv Morgan and Roxanne actually won. Plus, they're telling the story of all the Judgment Day members trying to win gold. You got Finn Balor going after gold now, Raquel. So I could see it eventually where one of them get gold. I don't know if it's going to be the women's tag titles, if it's going to be Raquel, or if it's going to, well, we all know it's definitely not being Finn Balor. But nonetheless, the segment itself was fine. It was a fine segment for what it was. The match should be an absolute banger, though, at Saturday night's main event. So we'll see how it plays out. But I do think Rhea and Io will retain. I think this is just something to give them before the Royal Rumble eventually. So we'll see how this all unfolds. Afterwards, we end up getting Javon Evans versus one of the Americanos. Really good match. Javon Evans did pick up the victory. After the match, though, I was a bit concerned because I thought this was going to be a rivalry, because after the match, you got a Grande Americano. He's trying to attack Javon, but he ends up escaping. So I was like, okay, this is probably going to be a feud. But it may not be a feud, because later on the show, we end up getting Penta, Dragon Lee, Austin Theory, and not Grayson Waller, and Bron Reed. They had a match. And you end up getting Division attacking them, and then in a backstage segment, we end up getting Javon Evans ends up requesting, basically saying that they need anything, he got their back. So it looks like Javon Evans could potentially be in this Vision storyline, which I do like. I just hope he's not in the Vision vortex where he's just feuding with the Vision for a very long time, kind of like what they was doing with CM Punk for the longest time. So I hope that's not the case. But putting him in the Vision, feuding with the Vision, is a good spot for him. It gives him consistent TV time, because the Vision is going to get consistent TV time. So I do like that. Plus, I'd rather him feud with the Vision than feuding with a Grande Americano of all people. So I'm interested to see what they do with him. They're probably going to run a lot of six-man tag matches for him. They're probably going to spam a lot of six-man tag matches or a lot of tag team matches with him and Penta, or him and Dragon Lee versus one of the members of the Vision, interchanging them. So we'll see how this all plays out, but I like what they're doing with Javon Evans so far on the main roster. We end up getting CM Punk. He cuts a promo. He basically cuts a promo about him wanting to be a champion, wanting him to be a fighting champion, wonder who is his next opponent. We get Finn Balor. He comes out due to, it was earlier in the show, backstage segment where Liv Morgan was basically questioning him about what is he doing, like why is he not going after gold while everyone else in the Judgment are trying to get championship gold. He calls a shot for CM Punk. CM Punk basically questions who Finn Balor is, how he's been playing a back seat in the Judgment Day, and how if they have a match, is it just going to be a one-on-one match, or is he going to need the help of the Judgment Day? I like this. I like that they're putting Finn Balor in this position. All the Finn Balor fanboys are excited that he's finally getting a championship opportunity. We all know he's losing, though, so I don't mind it, to be honest with you. This is just a filler feud for CM Punk. I don't mind it. It's something different than him feuding with the Vision, so I'm okay with this, to be honest with you. It was supposed to happen on tonight's show, but Finn Balor decided that he wanted to happen in his hometown, which is happening next week. So the match should be really good. CM Punk should win that match. I honestly don't think it's going to be any interference, because unless Dominic or JD return, which I don't think so, there's really no need for interference in this match. I hope it's no interference in this match. Finn Balor just lose cleanly. What's going to happen with Finn Balor afterwards? Probably the same thing that's been happening. Him continue to lose and nothing really progresses. So that's really it. So we'll see how this plays out. So far in CM Punk's reign, it's fine. I don't really mind it. I don't care for it that much, because I really think Bron Breakker should be champion right now. But we'll see how this all unfolds eventually. Now we get to my favorite thing on the show, which was Raquel. Raquel was getting interviewed by Michael Cole. She basically ends up justifying her actions on why she attacked Stephanie. Ended up saying that she got screwed countless times and that she needs her final one-on-one match between her and Stephanie, and that her being this nice, naive girl just waiting for opportunity doesn't work, and that she's just taking her opportunities. Then you get Stephanie. She comes out. They Raquel, well, she was out with security due to her leg injury. Stephanie was talking to the camera, and then this is when Raquel attacked her. Bro, I really want Raquel to win this title. I really do. I really do, bro. I really think you could tell a great story with Raquel being women's world champion. I really do. I really do. Plus, you don't have to have her hold it for long. You can easily have Stephanie win the Elimination Chamber. You can have her win the Rumble. I really don't care. I personally just prefer Raquel winning it, bro. Raquel has won me over these past few months with her in-ring ability, with her character work. Whatever she's done in the past few months, she has drastically improved, because I used to just find her very boring, but she has drastically improved. And the promo she cut was really good. It was a really good promo. I really hope she wins. I don't think she's winning. I really don't. I just have a hard time for them making me believe that they're going to beat Stephanie Baker, someone who's heavily protected. The only way I can see her win is by cheating, but every match they have, Raquel keeps saying she don't want no interference, which I don't understand why. But we'll see how this plays out. I really want Raquel to win, especially because I just don't care for this Stephanie Baker reign. But to be fair, it's not her fault, because all the main eventers are in the women's tag division for whatever reason. I don't understand why. WWE has this weird thing where all of a sudden now they want to put effort in their women's tag division while sacrificing their women's singles division. Makes no sense. But nonetheless, we'll see how this plays out. But I'm hoping that Raquel defeats Stephanie Baker, but most likely she won't. Afterwards, we end up getting a tag team match between Penta, Dragon Lee versus Austin Theory, Bron Reed. Not gonna really go over this match because I kind of mentioned it earlier. This ends in a disqualification due to Bron Breakker just crashing out. He ended up attacking Dragon Lee and Penta, hitting them both with a spear. Then you get Adam Pearce trying to stop, the Vision from continuing their attack, but he fails, of course. Then we end up getting to a moment where Bron Reed hits a tsunami. Then we end up getting Bron Breakker hitting another spear, if I'm not mistaken. Then you get Adam Pearce getting into the face of Bron Breakker. And then Bron Breakker ends up crashing out, ends up choking out Adam Pearce until the Vision, Paul Heyman, ended up breaking him apart. Then we get a backstage segment where Adam Pearce ends up suspending Bron Breakker. And then Paul Heyman ends up alluding that it was Adam Pearce who put his hands on Bron Breakker first. I like what they're going with this. I like this idea of Bron Breakker crashing out, him just being this guy that you can't control, that you can't tame, him just being this wild, untamed animal that's just losing his mind. I like what they're going with this. I hope that this angle eventually leads to him winning the world championship, because outside of him winning the world championship, I don't understand the purpose of this, but I do like the idea of this. I'm assuming this is going to keep him out of Raw, out of TV for until the Royal Rumble. Yeah, to be honest, you might as well just not have him return until the Royal Rumble if I'm being honest. Make him be a surprise entrant, because there's really no reason for him to bring him back, because he's not in any feud, not in any story. So there's really no need to bring him back, to be honest with you. So yeah, just bring him back at the Rumble. He could be a #1 entrant, whoever. I don't really care. Sure, you can make him win it, to be honest with you, even though I feel like that's a bit unnecessary, because he should have just won it at the Netflix 1-year anniversary, but it is what it is. But I am interested to see what they're doing. Austin Theory and Bronson Reed, I don't know what they're doing with them. I don't understand what they're doing with Bronson Reed, to be honest with you. Same thing with Austin Theory. Austin Theory, this thing is just not working. Part of it's his character. He's just very boring. He's trying to be like this super serious character, but it's not working. And then Bronson Reed, I don't understand how you have Bronson Reed beat Roman Reigns and have all of his momentum just ruined. I honestly don't understand why Bronson Reed or Austin Theory don't have tag team gold. I don't understand. One of them should have championships by now. You keep hyping up this faction, but no one has gold around them. They could at least have them win the tag team titles, in my opinion. I just don't understand it. We'll see how this unfolds, but I really just, the only person that's interested is Bron Breakker, which is unfortunate because I like everyone in the group, but he's the only person that's interested right now. Then we finally get the main event. We end up getting Gunther versus AJ Styles. This was a good match. I will say, initially, this match, I do think this match is a bit overhyped. A lot of people saying this was a banger. I thought it was really good. I don't know about a banger, but they was playing a leg injury towards Gunther, and the whole story was AJ Styles wanting Gunther to tap out. I did not like this at first. I did not like the ending, but after rewatching it, after understanding it, I do like it. So AJ Styles has him in this ankle lock. Gunther eventually does tap out, but he ends up tapping out from an angle where the referee couldn't see him. This allowed AJ Styles to stop it because he's like telling the ref that he tapped out, but the ref didn't see it. This allowed Gunther to take advantage, hits him with a low blow, hits a powerbomb, picks up the victory. I like it because at first I was like, this makes Gunther looks weak, but the fact that he did it with the referee not being able to see him makes him look makes him look smart. So I actually like what they're doing here. This continues the feud. Of course, this gives a reason for AJ Styles to want another match due to Gunther tactically due to the ref screwing AJ Styles, but also due to him cheating as well. I like what they did here. So this gives him a feud to continue. I think this feud could continue to WrestleMania, to be honest, because if he's not facing AJ Styles, what is Gunther doing besides going for any championship gold? But I don't see them doing that because I'm assuming Braun Breaker's for that spot. So I like what they're doing here. Overall show, I thought it was a decent show. I didn't think it was fine. It was an enjoyable watch. It was a decent show overall. You guys let me know your overall thoughts and opinions down below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my content. But yeah, that's it.